world kind of sits today financially, how do you,
How do I
as
look at
Mark
it?
Cuban, look at this? And then how do you think about, then we'll get into how you think about the digital assets.
Context is everything,
Yeah.
right? So when you're going through a great recession, all you have is theory and history. And I think our Federal Reserve and globally, really, they followed the block and tackling rules, right? They reduced interest rates and did QE, increased liquidity, and for the most part, it works, right? And now we've reached a point now where there's become a division because the increase in value of assets has been focused on so few assets, if you will, that most people don't own. Maybe some people have benefited from their house growing up in value until 2008, and then a lot of it's come back if you were able to retain it. But the wealth divide has gotten bigger and bigger and bigger, and I think we're kind of in a catch-22 now, where you don't know what's going to happen next with the economy. We're trying to normalize rates globally. The global economy is growing faster now than it has in a long time. You've got China who overspent, and I know you've had a lot of concern about what's going on over there. And so it remains to be seen what happens there. And they're such a big part of our economy. So you've got all these competing interests while an economy is growing. And so I'm not an economist, but you would think you're starting to see normalization here and interest rates trickle up, which is fine because they're still under, historic norms, right? And what Draghi's doing, I think he's right because you want that pop to continue over there. You don't want to see a global economy start to go into recession. And then everybody's got to hedge against China, right? Because if they start to tank even a little bit, and who knows what their actual growth rates are, right? But if they tank even a little bit and you don't have a hedge and you don't have some leverage still available to, we're all in trouble,